This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Okay, we're going to take a look here at natural gas and at crude oil, and then we're going to look at Microsoft. We're going to throw that in the old mix. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have natty gas, your 5-minute chart. Now, you can see here today where it rallied up here very, very nicely and went all the way up to a newer high at 2.274. Okay, so I'll show you on a daily chart why it went right there when we get to it. Okay, so what we had here ran right on up here, and then we put in this candle here at 2.274. So what we had is a nice double top situation. Okay, then she sold down, and then once you get below this 8 SMA here, see what happens? Boom, all the way on down. Now, what do we have here? Well, you put a low, and I was watching this here to see if we're going to put in a higher low, but actually you put it just a little bit lower low, but actually it was a pretty good scalp just up into that 200 simple moving average. Now we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So what we have to do on the upside is you want to watch that 200-day sitting at 2.22. We want to watch this key price channel at 2.226, and then right there is locked into that 50-day 2.227, and then right above it is old Hondo up here at 2.23. If we can get above that, then what we do is just follow it right across, just like we do on the daily chart. You got 2.24, and then we come right across here. Okay, what do you got there? 2.265, and then we go right to your big retest at 2.27. On the downside, you really need to hold that 2.19 level here. That is going to be very, very key. But again, when you see a pattern like this, always look for those, anything that'll give you an edge when you see that double top situation. And then when she starts falling off, that tells you got to get out of that trade because now you're below that 8 SMA here. And then where to go? All the way on down. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have your daily and your weekly chart. Now, okay, we got as high here today as 2.274. So what we do is always just look to the left of the chart here, okay? So what we have here on this candle is we're looking, and that is the bottom of the candle is 2.23. So that's higher than that. Then we go to the next level, okay? What do we have? 2.276. Today got as high as 2.274. So that's next resistance, okay? So then what we do is just keep following. The next candle is going to be 2.294 if you can get above. So just look to the left of the chart. All your resistance levels are right there until we come here to the bottom of this candle right there. You're looking at 2.31, and then we have 2.32. But just take one level to level. That's an easy way to trade, okay? Versus, hey, I got a target up here. Yeah, if you just want to buy and hold, then yes, okay, it'll be up there. But if you want to day trade or swing trade, look at always to the left of the chart, okay? If it breaks above one level like it did here, okay? You went right above that 2.23 there the other day, and then right there, 2.276, 2.274 today. Next level is going to be 2.29. That is going to be your next, and then we have your 2.31 level, okay? So just look to the left of the chart. Now, you can see here, if when you look at this, let me just bigger up a little bit. Okay, so you can see with this price channel, this is why I put these price channels in here, okay? That's what these blue lines are, just price channel, and they just measure the top of the candle. Now, you can see here, what did we put in here so far today? This is a topping tail, okay, and a double top situation. Now, even though we went a little bit higher, okay, it probably drew a lot of people in there, says, oh, okay, now we're higher at 2.26. This is going to run up. No, 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 no. Always wait. Watch other charts. If you're scalping, do tick chart, 1 5-minute. If you want to, bring the trade out a little bit, go 15 to 30 or an hourly and a 4-hour chart. But always watch these price channels. That's why it makes it very, very easy. That you don't want to just pop above. You have to close above that. Okay, that's the key, is closing above. Okay, so again, if it does, your next level is going to be 2.29, and then you're going to have 2.31, 2.32, one level at a time. Now, downside, what do we want to watch here? Well, we want to watch is bottom of today's candle. That's 2.19. Then we'll come over to the top of here. That is 2.16, and then we go yesterday's low at 2.14, and then we have right there at 2.13, and then we have your 8 SMA sitting at 2.09, which lines up very, very nice with the top of that candle. So that's the downside action. So we got to see if this is going to be that double top and it's going to sell back off, or is it going to turn green today and pop and close above that 2.62. Okay, so that's what you want to watch today. Now for the week, obviously, this is what you want to do. It has to close above this 2.2097. Otherwise, it's going to come right down, and then you're going to be looking for that 8 SMA here. Very, very, that's not going to look good. Okay, you want to make sure that you see we have a nice, good 3 green candles. You want to keep it on running. So then if we can, you got a nice big target at 2.48, 2.47, going around right up there. So always look to the left of the chart. Where it's been is where it's going to go. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. Okay, if you watched my video this morning, I said just watch the top of that candle. Now, she was running up a little bit higher this morning when I had the video. But again, you have to look at that. Okay, you made a little bit higher high here. But so far, okay, you have to close above. You can't just pierce it and say, oh, yeah, I think, because that is going to be a double top situation. So what we want to do is you want to close above this 2.26 level. That's going to be very, very key. And then you have that 2.27, today's high, right above it. On the downside, you need to hold at least that 8 SMA at 2.21. If not, you're going to go right down here to this 2.17. Very, very nice. But see this 8 SMA here? See, once it gets above that, see how nice it holds? And then all the way on up here. And then once she loses it, then we have to look for the 21-day. Then you can look all the way down here for the 50-day. Now, here on your hourly chart, well, you pretty much, the same thing. But again, you're trading this nice upper range going on here. But I say that is a double top situation when we have this and we have that. Just got to see. Now, again, if you close above this 2.26, well, then you negate that double top. Okay. So if you want to learn about candlesticks, I got right on my playlist here. Last week and a week before, I did all about candlesticks and chart patterns. It's there. You can look at it anytime. So just a lot of times I'll do it every week, every 10 days. I just do it for myself just to keep myself nice and fresh. Is how I look at it. Okay, so just watch this key double top situation. If this is closed above that 2.26 level, then that double top is negated, and then she goes higher. If not, what we have to do, we want to watch this price channel. Okay, see that right there? You just take that 2.19, and then what we do is we just come right on over. See this next level? This is why you put price channels on right there. Okay, and look at the low 2.17. Then we'll take this price channel, come right there. What is that candle? Okay, 2.16. And then we come all the way here, down, all the way down there to 2.14. Okay, this is why you put the price channels on here. Makes it very simple because now these become your support levels. See? Easy peasy. Okay, let's take a look here at the old crude ski. Okay, here we have crude oil daily and weekly chart. Now, this is what the candle that we've been looking for. I've been pointing out here for I don't know how many videos here now. This is what we want to watch. See that candle? Bottoming tail. And then what happens? Runs up. What do we have here? Bottoming tail. Runs up. What do we have here? Bottoming tail. Runs up. Bottoming tail. Now, these are all different looking candles, but they all have the same reaction. Okay? That's what you got to look at. Same reaction. Now, looks like we have a nice bottoming tail going on here. So yesterday, what we had a nice low of 77.55. So I said, just look to the left of the chart. There is your support level. Okay, so we had 77.57. So it came within 2 cents. Okay, then we looked to the next level. Okay, I blew past that today, but then we came all the way down here, 76.79. And what did we have here today? We had 76.89. So within 10 cents of that candle. Okay, so that's why you look to the left of the chart. Those are your support levels. Now, again, if that is lost, then we just keep right on following. Okay, you have a support level here. And then we have a support level there. Okay, and then we come all the way down here to this 200-day. But you take one level at a time. Level, 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 until it finally stops. Okay, that's the key. That's how you're going to trade. Makes your life very easy. Now, today so far, we have a lower low, but today's high, we have 79.15. Yesterday's high, we had 79.17. Okay, see how that is? Within 2 cents again. Okay, but you made a lower low. Okay, and a lower high so far. Now, if this rallies up here, this is what we're going to be, is going to be very, very critical. It's going to be to 79.54. Okay, that's going to be very, very key because now that 8-day crossed that 21-day, that 50-day, and that 200. When that crosses down, this is what happens. Okay, it just kind of trails all the way down. Now, again, so far, this is a reversal candle, so we have to see how it can go. But that doesn't mean it can't just swing right back up here again above that 8 SMA. Now, look what happened here. Okay. Lower high, lower low, all the way down. Then we had that reversal candle, but look at this 8 SMA. See how that rolled down? Then all of a sudden, she popped right back up here. That's the same thing that could happen here. Now, it's not going to be instant because 8 days basically over an 8-day period, but it could level off and then shoot up. If we can get above, you got to close above. Then when you get to that 200-day, you can see what happens, okay? See, it's just going to be choppy right there. You're not going to get us like a brick wall, the first time, okay? That's just reality, okay? But again, we got to see what's going to happen. Now, okay, it came in within 2 cents of that top, okay, and you made a lower low, and it held that support level very, very nice. Now, again, in the UCO, it was really good scalping. UCO in regular hours got as low as 30.62 and as high as 31.61 here so far. So this is some really good trading going on here, because now you've got a point on the UCO. That's the only thing I like to look at is on when I buy an ETF or a stock is I want big volume and I want movement. That's the key, okay, to trading. If you something just trades 5 cents or something like that, hard to make money. But when something trades a buck like that, you can scalp it a couple times, like UCO today. That's exactly what you want to do. Now, upside, let's just watch this key 8 SMA. If we can get above that, then we'll look right there to the top of that candle, 79.63. Okay, and then what we do is we look at that 80.14, that 200-day. That's exactly where she's going to go. Now, again, if we get above that, we can follow the candles here. But let's take one level at a time. Okay, so now we're holding this key 28.22. Okay, we're holding this key 28 or 78.30. Very, very nice. Okay, right there. See, 78.22, 78.30. We're holding that so far. But when we look at this 50-day, you're sitting at 78.96. Okay, so you got to get above that. That's going to be key to close above. Then we can go to the next level. But now you got your 8-day rolling, your 100-day coming on the way down. So you got a lot of resistance. See that? And then you have your 8-day, your 200-day, your 50-day, your 21-day, all looking good. Not looking good. See your 8-day rolling down, 21-day rolling down. So we got to see if it gets in this area, what happens, or are we just going to have some sideways action? But so far today, I do like the candle. Okay, let's take a look here at Microsoft. Okay, we got the old Microsoft now. She's ripping up very nice. Now, another way to trade big tech is how I trade it is with TQQQ. Okay, it's a leverage ETF, but it has Microsoft and Meta and NVIDIA and Apple and Google and Netflix, has Tesla in there and Costco in there. It's an easy way. It's a real nice basket. But if you don't want to do that, you want to trade individual stocks, let's just see where this old Microsoft is going to go. Now, let's look at the downside first. Well, first of all, you want to watch is this right here, 407.87. You can see that it's holding it here so far, okay? Went down. I went up here, and then I said into the 50-day, same way here, but so far you are holding it. Needs to hold that on the closing basis. If that is lost, you're going to come right down to this 403.21. There's your 8-day and your 21-day sitting right there. Now, there is a gap that you always want to watch, okay? So right below it here is you got to look at the low. That's 401.86. And then we will want to look to the top of this candle at 399.93, okay? So 408, or look at the bottom of that, 401.86. And then right on top, 399.83. Your gap and your fill, okay? So big if, this 21-day is lost, that 100-day is lost, and this 8-day and the 100-day is lost, then we'll look to that gap and that fill. Then we can come all the way down. We look to the bottom here. You're looking at 394.65. We look to the bottom here. You're looking at 390.31. And then we have your big retest down here at 388.03. Okay. Now, upside, well, right there. That's the big boy. 413.66. You can see what happened yesterday. Try to get above. Let me see if I can bigger up, make it a little more clear for you. Okay, try to get above. Yeah, it went above, but it came right back down. So this is going to be very, very critical, that 413.66. Now we have this 8 SMA here too. This is just right above it. That's 415.12. So those are going to be your big resistant levels, okay? That 413.67 and right there, that 8 SMA at 415.12. If you can get above, well, then what we can do is we can start rocketing up to these candles here, okay? So you have 418.88. We can come over here. You've got 425.18. Then we have 426.82. And then your big retest up there at 430.82. But I like to show you where it goes. The same way on the downside. But realistically, you're trading between the 21-day here and this 50-day. If you can break above that 50-day, then you want to watch that 8-day. Then, if you can close above it, not just break above, not like we had yesterday, close above it, then we can just follow the candles all the way and up. Downside, very, very critical. This 403.74. If not, we look to the bottom of this candle. You got 401.86. There's your gap. Look to the top there. 399.83. There's your fill. And then we can just follow candles all the way down if it sells and gets a retest at 388.03. Right now, though, the chart actually is very, very bullish because you can see on this weekly here, you ran the 8 all the way up here, came down, went down to the 21-day, fell down a little bit. But now you're holding that 8-day up very, very good. But once it's lost, see, then you look right for that 21-day. Now, even though you spiked down for the week, where did you close? See, you closed above that 21-day. Okay, very, very nice. That's why I just keep things simple. Okay, you have your 8 simple moving average, your 21 simple moving average, your 50-day, your 100-day, and your 200-day simple moving average. And these blue lines are just price channels. All they do is give you the top of the candles, show you exactly, boom, very easy to see. Where's it going? Right there, 430.82. Just look at that. This 429, this is the last highest one right there. Okay, so very, very easy. Keep your charts, keep your trading simple. That's how you make money. Okay, that's what I got for you, midday trading. I'll be back here later today, and we will go a little bit more in depth on the old Crude and natty gas. Thanks for watching.